Right, yes, hi all, yeah, welcome to my video. So the next one here is this Sinclair Research X1 radio. So I've had this for a long time, maybe, I don't know, like 15 years. And my dad fixed it temporarily, you know, 10 or so years ago. And I've not really looked at it ever. And I was just going from a garage, found it in a box. I thought, you know what, I've got a battery. Let's lob a new battery and just see, you know, what it does and stick it on YouTube, you know. So I had a repair here. So what should happen with this is it's an FM radio that's basically meant to clip on to your ear, and I presume you can probably rotate this around so you can go on your left ear or your right ear, and in that hole there where the electronics are should be a small speaker. Now the speaker wasn't with this at all, so what my dad's done is he's got the wires, or extended the wires or whatever, and literally just connected up to a earphone jack, which you can see here, which heads up to my headphones. So it'd be nice to have the original speaker in there, obviously. So now I know this thing works, I'm actually going to look out and have a look and measure it and see if I can find a tiny little speaker to go in there, you know, that works off like 3 volts or whatever it needs to go as. But anyway, this came out in 1997 according to the one web page I found. Only lasted about a year and then it failed, because the MP3 player in particular came out when it was much more popular. So it didn't last very long. It cost £9.50 when it was new, it says. And I'd imagine that they're probably shifting off for a couple of quid in Woolworths as well. It's got an on-off button just there on the bottom there. Takes a CR2032 battery underneath this cover. And what you do is it has all those radios, has basically a scan button there and a reset button. So if you press the scan button and it flicks between each of those channels in order, or press the reset button and it goes back to radio 2. The reset button and the scan button don't work very well, but the on-off button does work, and if I sort of wiggle the scan buttons, it does sort of change channels. But I'll show you the audio anyway. You know, bear in mind, you know, that the reception sort of cable is just sort of here and it's behind a wooden block and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, let's have a little thing. So switch it on there, on that. Okay, I've got some audio here, so I'm just going to put the phone up to the headset. Now I don't know how well that came out at all, but hopefully you sort of heard some audio, but you get the idea anyway. So yeah, for me, I'm just going to keep this out, measure this up, have a look on the internet, see if I can find some sort of tiny speaker that might fit in that hole, might be able to be gently bonded or glued into that hole, just so I can sort of return it to some amount of its former glory, you know. But yeah, just a little fun item. And there we go. Thanks for watching all, and yes, all the best. Cheers.